channel. I know it has been long, but I'll explain that in a later video, not today. So since most of us are in lockdown, I decided to, a lot of you have been looking for things to keep you busy, things that will develop you, things that will bring extra income, or things that will just keep you mind off things, the COVID stuff and all the bad news. So today I want to teach you guys how to crochet, and we're going to start by making the most commonly used part of crocheting, that is we're going to make foundation chain. And this foundation chain is mostly used in actually 99% of all the projects in crocheting. So let's get started. For this, you're going to be using the hook. Depends on the project you're doing. You're going to be using the hook. I'm using this hook to show you guys what I'm going to do. Then we're going to use this yarn. This is just a leftover yarn that I use for making some other projects. So what we're going to do first, we're going to make a chain, a knot. And when you're going to make the chain knot, this is what you will do. People make chain knots in so many different ways, but this is what I use whenever I'm making the chain knot, or this is what I'll use when I'm starting to make the chain. The chains are also used as foundation chain. I think I've mentioned that already. So when you're going to make any project, this is mostly the base of it. So this is how I normally make my chain. I'm going to be as slow as possible so that you guys get what I'm trying to say. So this is what you will do. You grab this, stretch it like this, and you pull this through. This is the beginning of how to make a chain or a foundation chain. Let me do that again. You grab this, pull it through, then grab this and pull it through. So you're going to pick your hook depending on the project you're going to do. We have so many different hook sizes, so I'm going to use the 2 millimeters to make the chains. So you're going to put your hook inside the loop like this, and you pull the short part of your work and you make it tight. Don't make it too tight, make it a bit loose whereby this part will go through it. So the first thing you'll do is you're going to wrap the yarn around the hook and pull it inside the loop. You wrap your hook and pull it inside the hook. Wrap your yarn and pull it inside the hook. One thing that I didn't mention at the beginning is that we have so many different ways of holding the hook. Some people hold it like this, the way I'm holding it. It's called a knife hold. This is how we hold knives when we are eating. This is called a knife hold. And some people do this. It's called a pencil hold. I like using this knife hold because it works faster for me. Well, if I'm working on a project that needs me to work very fast, this is how I hold it. But when I'm just passing time and doing a project that doesn't need a lot of speed, I normally hold it in the pencil where I just relax and do my thing. So if you've not got what I was saying, it depends on how comfortable you are. So you don't need to do things that, make you uncomfortable. Crochet is about relaxing your mind. It's about being stress-free. It's about just chilling, you know. So you do what's best for you, not to strain your hand as well. So let's continue what we are doing. You grab your yarn and pull it through. 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 You can wrap as much yarn as possible on this hand so that it doesn't, you know, take a lot of time pulling the yarn here and there. So as you go ahead to finish your work, this part keeps unhooking itself until it's finished, and you add more. So make sure this part is stretched enough, not too tight but a bit loose, so that you are able to grab it. If it's too tight, it will make your work not balanced, and the chains should have the same spaces in between, as you can see. Now when you're making a chain or a foundation chain, don't stop on the way and you change the size of your hook. The same hook you're making from the beginning should be the same hook that you finish your work with. For instance, let's say that we have chained this. We are using this. Let's say that we have chained this side. This side is smaller. This is about just 1 millimeter. So we're going to see that the space in between our hooks are going to change. As you can see, this part is larger and this part is smaller. So make sure you use the same hook when you're making your foundation chain, so that it makes your work balanced. Another thing is, don't hold the hook. Don't make the tension on the hook be so tight. What I'm trying to say is, don't overstretch, whereby if you grab your yarn, even pulling it inside the loop will be very hard. So make it a bit loose, whereby you can work your way through the same sizes of the hook. Let me go slow. Grab your yarn, pull it inside the hook. Grab your yarn and pull it inside the hook. So there you go. We have made our foundation chain, or a starting chain. People call this in so many different ways, but I normally call it a foundation chain. We use this foundation chain for making a lot of projects: sweaters, baby blankets, hats, cardigans, even tablecloths, a lot of things. That's why I normally call a foundation chain. So I hope you enjoyed this brief video about how to make this foundation chain. I think I'll be making another episode on how to do the different kind of stitches. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe for more. If you want to see more of these crocheting projects, leave a comment below. I'll work on that. So thanks guys for watching. Stay safe. Bye.